I'm back. NF is also back. He's dropped a single called Hope. It has a music video. We all know NF has like very, very, very good music videos, right? They always have a double meaning or something layered in them. I haven't done an NF drop, I think, ever. I remember when The Search dropped 2019, fell in love with that album. I hate that NF is always being labeled as this corny rapper because I feel like the music he's making will and probably does help a lot of people because some of it is very relatable. I can imagine it's not for me per se, but it doesn't mean I can't enjoy it. And I think that's where a lot of people mistake NF's music. If I can't relate to it, it's not good, and that's just not the case. So I always like NF's music. We're getting into it. Enough rambling. Subscribe if you want. You don't have to. If you do, you help me out. It's up to you. I will be live streaming tonight, by the way, in like when this drops, I don't know, 4 hours. It will be 9 o'clock for me. Let's go. Oh, we're starting immediately.
Yeah, I'm on my way. I'm coming.
Can't forget the water.
Don't lose faith in me. I know you've been waiting.
We're waiting for music, I guess, yeah.
You've been praying for my soul.
This reminds me of the movie Pie. Oh.
30 years you've been dragging your feet, telling me I'm the reason we're stagnant. 30 years you've been claiming you're honest and promising
I like this
progress. Well, where is it
beat.
at?
No beat.
I don't want you to feel like a failure. I know this hurts.
Hold up. I might be I haven't really like kept up with what he's dropping after The Search. But is this a new thing where he's wearing white / gray? Because I remember he always wore black, right? Is this the new? Is he evolving? Is this a metamorphosis? Let me know, because I don't know.
But I gave you your chance to deliver. Now it's my turn. Don't get me wrong.
Okay.
But it's time to give the people something different.
Okay.
So without further ado, I
Sounds like a YouTube intro.
like to introduce my album.
Get it? I'm gonna get it.
Hope. What's my definition of success? Listening to what your heart says.
All right, fair.
Standing up for what you know is right while everybody else is tucking their toe between their legs. What's my definition of success? Creating something no one else can.
Fair.
Being brave enough to dream big. Grinding when you're told to just quit. Giving more when you got nothing left.
Okay.
It's a person that'll take a chance on something never told can never happen. It's a person that can see the bright side through the dark times when there ain't one. It's when someone who ain't never had nothing ain't afraid to walk away from more profit because they rather do something that they really love and take the pay cut. It's a person that would never waver or change who they are just to try and gain some credibility so they can feel accepted by a stranger. It's a person that can take the failures in their life and turn them into motivation.
Yes.
It's believing in yourself when no one else does. It's amazing what a little bit of faith can do. If you don't even believe in you, why would you think or expect anybody else that's around you to? I done did things that I regret.
I want to pause it, but this is building up. I can't do it.
Was a lost soul at a crossroad who had no hope, but I changed that. I spent years of my life holding on to things I never should have kept, full of hatred. Years of my life carrying a lot of baggage that I should have walked away from. Years of my life wishing I was someone different, looking for some validation. Years of my life trying to fill a void, pretending I was in them. They get it.
Beat switch? 2 songs in one? I love when that happens. A little sleeping in. Hey. I get that. Nice house. Is this representing Mansion? His album? Whoa! Whoa! Hold up. Let's go back. Oh, but before we continue, I think I was right with the white being like the metamorphosis, right? I think I was right. I think my guy was reading Vagabond or the Musashi Miyamoto book. I think he's getting into his metamorphosis. He's like, dang, I need to change.
Pain's a necessary evil, difficult to go through, yes, but beneficial. Some would say having a mental breakdown is a negative thing, which on one hand I agree, but on the other hand, it was the push I needed to get help and start the
Hey, the
healing
balloons.
process. See, if I didn't ever hit rock bottom, would I be the person that I am today? I don't believe so. I'm a prime example of what happens when you choose to not accept defeat and face your demons. Took me 30 years to realize that if you want to get the opportunity to be the greatest version of yourself, sometimes you gotta be someone you're not to hear the voice of reason. Having kids will make you really take a step back and look in the mirror. At least for me, that's what it did.
I think I get it.
Wake up every day and pick my son up, hold him in my arms and let him know he's loved. Standing by the window, questioning if that is ever going to show up. Isn't something he's gonna have to worry about. Don't get it twisted, that wasn't a shot. Mama, I forgive you, I just don't want him to grow up thinking that he'll never be enough. 30 years of running, 30 years of searching, 30 years of hurting, 30 years of pain, 30 years of fearful, 30 years of anger, 30 years of empty, 30 years of shame, 30 years of broken, 30 years of anguish, 30 years of hopeless, 30 years of hate, 30 years of never, 30 years of maybe,
Those are
30
not
years
fun
of later,
years.
30 years of faith, 30 years of hollow, 30 years of sorrow, 30 years of darkness, 30 years of hate, 30 years of baggage, 30 years of sadness, 30 years of stagnant, 30 years of change, 30 years of patience, 30 years of suffering, 30 years of torment, 30 years of 30 years of bitter, 30 years of lonely, 30 years of pushing everyone away. You'll never revolve. I know I can change. We are not enough. We are not the same. You don't have the heart. You don't have the strength. You don't have the will. You don't have the faith. You'll never be loved. You'll never be safe. Might as well give up. Not running away. You don't have the guts. You're the one afraid. I'm the one in charge. I'm taking the reins.
No way, that was 5. That was 5 minutes? Holy shit, that flew by. Dang, that was not just a song. That was a wake-up call. And I think when I said I get it, I think this is him reflecting at all his old albums and saying, why am I so stuck up? Or not stuck up. Why am I so stuck in all this trauma that I've had when I can grow and learn from it? And I think he already had that message in a lot of his songs throughout the years. But I think this is the main message now. There's no more self-pity. Because I'm not trying to attack him, but obviously in his other stuff that he's released throughout the years, there was also some self-pity. He always reflected on it. But I feel like now it's like, okay, now I'm really moving on. Now all the albums that I've made, I'm looking at them and I'm like, dang, why was I so stuck in this darkness when I could have just learned from it and went on? But obviously that's very more easily said than done. I mean, we all get that, and that's probably why he had to make those albums, right? Need to get the realization. But I really like this concept. But the only thing that I'm scared for is that all of his other stuff becomes redundant after this album. That he not discredits, but the older stuff has less power in it because he doesn't really believe in it anymore. But that's me taking away from one song, right? I can't talk for a whole album because it's obviously not out yet. But I'm very interested. That's why I'm speaking very passionate about this now, because the whole metamorphosis arc, let's call it that, to me is very important. And I feel like I'm also going through that. Maybe also now. So I really enjoyed it. I said most of the stuff wasn't relatable, but for me, this song is hitting that spot. So I really enjoyed this. And like I said, I could not believe that was 5 minutes. That was it. It felt like a 3-minute song, and that's always a good thing. When a song feels like it ended too quickly, you know it's a good one. Dang, I'm very impressed. I wonder how this is, how other reactors and other people are reacting to this. Please let me know, because are you happy with this change, quote unquote? Or are you also a little skeptical? Because I'm both. I'm both skeptical, but also very excited to hear what's coming. NF, Hope, I'm giving it I kind of wanted to give it a 9. I'm giving it an 8.5. And that's because I'm a bit on the safer side of this, because I want to see how this all pans out. Let me know what you think. Again, I'm live streaming tonight. If you want to join in, hop on in. If you don't, I'll see you in the next video.